Okay.
This first one. Okay, so I'm going to rep that. I'm going to count what the load is at.
Down and up.
Hold on. You gotta drop that in the knee. Drop and then drop your right shoulder. Right elbow and then drop tight.
Okay, let's look at that again, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, come on up, Mike. Come over to you. Okay, so that entry into that Russian tie. My right shoulder is basically doing that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Once we've broken that across, my hands both come up and we're here. And then I get my head position. So let's see what you're working on. We'll see that again. Because you're going to find that that Russian tie gives you a lot of options.
Okay, so I want to go here, here.
You want to go under with this one and across with your left hand up to his wrist. Yes. Now use your right shoulder to do the work by stepping forward with your right hip. Turn your shoulders. Boom. There it is. Look at that. Now, take your thumbs and circle into the front and get this a little lower. And your right shoulder is right in that groove of his. That looks perfect. Now you're going to circle to the front of him just by walking and keeping your head position. Your head goes right up, no hairline. Think about your hairline. Right there, Gabe. All the way. You got your hairline right on point. You circle in the front. You drop your left knee up, no, on his shoelaces. Your left knee drops right there. Oh, yeah, on his shoelaces. Bang. Now flip that foot flat. Okay. Yeah. Now go bring this knee beside your left knee. Now hold up. As we're doing that, we're dropping under his armpit. So step out again. Yes. Try it again. Right there, you got your Russian tie, you got your head position. Hold on, head position, hairline. Right there. Step. As you drop in those shoelaces, put your head under his armpit. There, back step with your right leg, so it's right beside your left. Now put both knees down and put this elbow on the floor over here. Okay, nice and slow. There you go, there he is. Now don't turn over. Stay on your knees. Stay on your knees. Turn, turn, turn. So yeah, right there. Now you're on your right elbow, so I need you to move your right knee all the way into his hip. This knee will go up. So watch. Let me show you this. This is I think where you got lost. So we've taken him down. Look, we still have our head position. So look at, I'm going to move this knee in. See this?
So the right knee is going to be.
Yeah, we're just face down hip switching. This is a face down hip switch, and then we do a face up hip switch. Boom. And what I still have is I drive him over, we switch our grip, and we pass it in behind. Okay, and we can go in and finish. Okay, so one more time. Head is on the chest. My body's in a line over here with his arm. See that? Step to here, step over. Keep the arm. All right, brother. I got that collar tie on you. Russian tie. Good. Knee to the laces. Duck under. Perfect. Yes. Right.
Yeah, there's no.
Oh yeah. That's awesome, dude. That's low and strong. Very nice.
Right under the back of the ear.
Sweet spot. Got her. Cross under. Both knees down. Right elbow to the floor. Turn to the right. Good. Use your right elbow on the floor. That moves you in. Drive them over to the side. Good. Okay, Andrew's still laying there for 1 sec. So when you step over with your left leg, try to step over so that you're here. And look, we're driving it. So our left leg stays like that. Okay? Drops them on this side. So we're not in full mount. We're going straight from the Russian tie and stepping over into modified mount. Then we switch the grip, pass it, and choke. Or attack the verb. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, let's see, you get a coat tie. I'm going to go here. Boom. It's called a crowbar. I'm going to go here. Step. Boom. And over here. We're down here. Over here. It's gross. This. So we'll go back. One side, 2 on 1. Boom. Another really nice option, and I've been using this a lot lately, is I get that Russian tie, and now I'm just dropping here. That's I use that against the wrestlers a lot. Yeah, let's do that one actually. Yes. Okay, guys, check this. Next one's really easy. Fireman's carries, you know, it takes some time, and my best fireman's carry is off the other side. So guys, you start tying up with this arm too. We're in this kind of situation where he gets that right underhook. Everybody loves that right underhook. So when I get that right, boom, that's my fireman's carry. That's the one I'm particularly good at. Right? That's the one, that's my specialty. There's some fireman's carries where off of our 2-on-1, we get the front head and arm, and we go to the far leg, careful. I'm not going to twist you too bad, but you can really torque somebody's back with that one. Because you got the opposite arm and leg, and you get their spine to twist the wrong way. You really, be careful with fireman's carries. But this is the same idea now, and now we're not going to duck under the arm, okay? So 1 second, 1 second. All right, let's look at that. So this one, collar ties on. We're gonna get to that Russian tie again. And this time, we're just gonna drop down in front. So I'm gonna move it over, and now watch. My left knee, we're still on this angle. Instead of turning to this angle, we're gonna stay facing this way instead of facing that way. So I'm here. Now this time we just go level change. Put my left knee in, up and over. Boom. Now we're in the same situation. 1, 2, drive. Switch the grip and pass. Finish. Okay. I use this a lot against guys that are particularly hard to get in on double legs. You know. So. Okay, boys? That is that. Ready? United Fire. Russian tie, floating drop throw. Okay? Awesome. And I'll say this too. I'm actually better at that off of this side. When I'm sparring, I send it here off of that. Yeah. Good. So we're both working on retard trying to get better at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of roll with so I don't feel it.
Yep, you go right ahead. Yeah, you get your Russian tie. Now, don't even step in front of this. So let's look at this. Go down to your left knee here. Yes, right there. Duck your head in front of you. Yeah, right there. And keep it back here, so you don't even need to tuck it in. Yeah, you can tuck it in, but you're good. You go right ahead. You got the right, yeah. I just don't want to fall on your neck.
I don't think that was it.
That was it. That was it. Yeah. So the trick is not to fall away from the guy, right? So come on over here for a sec. There's a very similar technique to this done from the rear, and we've done this. Okay. So step back, boys, and we squeeze in here. So we're in here, and we shove to the back, and I get the back. We've done this technique where I'm gonna sit behind his calves. Okay, off the body lock, and I'm cross stepping. I'm just sitting back like this, and then I come up and I get to this type of position, and then switch in the past. Okay, so you're dropping right in behind and underneath his center of gravity. If I use this, actually better the other side, but whatever. If I use this and I fall away from him, he's gonna fall onto me. So I'm looking to fall under his feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I go in, look at, I'm just being a barrel.
Yeah.
I'm not ducking in on this one, which is could be considering our last technique. We turned 180 degrees with this type of entry. We turned away. There's no turn in this. I'm here. Boom. That's all it is. Okay, so the left side of my body goes to the floor in front of him. Okay, Gabe, I'll show you one more time. This right here again. Right there, we get our tight. No, I'm just straightening my body here. Step back to make the space. Left side goes through. Barrel roll. Nothing fancy. You're not inverting, you're not ducking under. Okay, and it's tempting to want to because there's a lot of options to do both of those things. But this is much simpler and it's very effective. I have been hitting this one every Saturday, several times. Okay. Right? Yeah, you guys are good. Drop to the feet, barrel roll.
Don't make me frustrated.
There, bang. Yeah.
Because you're falling.
Especially with wrestlers. Fight the leg game with it.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Left shoulder to the floor. Nope, don't duck under. Left knee, left shoulder to the floor and turn right. Left knee, left shoulder to the floor. Yep, turn right. There it is. Boom. Beautiful. Man, when you hit that one, it is slick and smooth.
It's fucking great.
It really is.
There's a few throws that like I worry because people have to jump on there and can snap them.
I was hitting those arm throws too, like just smooth, like no
That's
sound.
like
when it
my
hits the
favorite
floor.
one because all you need is like a pivot, one anchor, and really people don't have the foot with you. You don't even most of the time have to do the step. You can just sort of fucking go.
It's just a punch the bicep, then use the shoulder. Because otherwise you get caught in that choke. That looked gorgeous. Very nice. Okay, let's get you got it. Now that one you came away just a bit. Let's redo that, okay? That's good. So start my Russian tie. And don't lose the connection of your right tightness. Yeah, now you can dive it in. Don't lose that right side. Yes, keep it with you. Yes. Good. Sit a little closer next time. Okay, lay on my insteps of my feet. Okay, so here we are. Just lay down for 1 sec. Boom, right there. I want you to fall. Just like that.
Okay.
I'm not getting a step over, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Boom. Heavy on that arm. That's it. Nice. Oh yeah, good. Okay. Guys, let's look at something. Come on over here for a sec. There's another technique off the Russian tie, a knee tap, that has the exact same right underhooking type of pressure that we're using here. So when we go, we don't want to slip away from his left arm with our right shoulder. So I'm in tight with my right shoulder right now. As I fall, if that separation occurs, obviously we can still kind of get this, but we want that tight, okay? So let's look at this for a sec. When we do the Russian tie knee tap, we keep this overhook. Look at this. As we level change, we keep that strong, and we get that knee tap out of the Russian tie. Okay, that's one of the ways to get another grip to get to a knee tap. Lots of grips to get to a knee tap. Underhook, strap in the back of the hips, catch it off the single, headlock. Okay, collar tie. Lots of ways to get to the knee tap. But this overhook here that we're using, this overhook here that we're using, we don't want to lose that as we roll. Keep your right shoulder against his left. Okay, keep that tight. Look at right there. It didn't unattach the whole time. Right shoulder stays with his left. Stay tight at that side. Okay, and then you're just driving his hand down low and drop him. Okay, make sure you bridge right in after. Okay, catch it early. Ready? Now fire. Nice. Okay, so you got something. This is a different technique, and I like it. It's just a little more dangerous. Drive my hand down towards the middle of my feet instead of driving it underneath my arm. That works.
Like I still got over, but
That's some work for shit. So it's way more ruthless what you're doing, and I like it. Legit technique. Absolutely. Wind that arm underneath his own arm. But we're just gonna go down here. I'm shooting your hand through your arm. See that?
Yeah.
Just gentle and safe. That's a good example. I like that. Oh, that would rip. That's good.
Didn't even know I was doing it.
Yeah, it's a natural thing, man. It's a natural thing. Get creative. Yes, there it is. Wow. Nice head pressure too. Beautiful. Didn't give me any space to move. Nice. Yeah, that's tight. Oh yeah, that's right in front. Exactly on the side. Beautiful. Getting her dialed. Yeah. Good. Now, keep in mind, a lot of this technique is with the left arm. Okay? A lot of it's with the left. The right just snugs everything up, and it creates a pivot point for the top of my forearm. But that left forearm pivots against his top arm. Creates a lever. All right. You guys got that one? Okay. You know what? I will do one more. Okay? So this one is the crowbar technique. Go ahead, grab water, boys. Let's grab water. this will bring us to the same style of takedown. This is that other technique that we just worked. Okay, so he's got that collar tie on me. Crowbar, we reach inside. We want his arm bent and we want a collar tie of our own. Because what we're trying to do is once his arm is bent and he's here, so he doesn't move, I'm trying to take my collar tie in my chest and I'm trying to squeeze these 2 points together. So I'm trying to get to here. Bang. And that's that leg whip. Halfway through, we're already clamped, and then we step in and we're in. Now we can keep this right arm around the waist. We can connect it up here. We can connect it through here. We can grab that hip like we're doing. And that's the one we're going to use. So I'm going to keep that left collar tie, and I got that right hip once I've crowbarred through. Okay? It's a type of shock in a way. We're dealing with that collar tie. So we're here. Boom. So my right hand goes over his head. Boom. And we're in. Okay? Now we can step forward and punch at the left bicep. To get to the back, cross step and sit. Down he goes. And we're going to come up to the back. Sorry, stay there. We're going to come up to the back of the hips like this. Okay? From there, we're just going to switch our position and come into side control. Okay? Now let's turn. Let's give you a new submission from here. Side neck lock. Once we've established side control, we push the elbow out. And we punch our fist to the floor. And I bring my left knee in behind and I posture up. Okay, I'm going to step over with my right leg and we're in the modified mount position. Okay? Now from here, I could just crank his neck if I want. But it often doesn't work. So the better technique is to grab his leg and I'm going to put my weight onto my right leg and I'm going to switch my left leg through and sit. Now we're in a side neck lock crucifix position. I want to keep that elbow away and just pull and torque that neck. Okay, carefully. It's an easy one to hurt somebody like a can opener. You got to be careful with can openers. Don't go too far, just be gentle. So let's look at that again. Side neck lock, so you're down. 1 second, I'll just finish up one more. We've got side control and as far elbows in, we push it out and we punch our fist to the floor. I step up with my left leg this time. This is a little more direct for you, okay? So instead of going over with the right leg first, you can go over with the left. This will be easier, I think, for you guys. Instead of grabbing the leg, a few extra steps. This is simpler. So we're in side control. I slide step instead of step sliding. Slide, step, and I sit. Boom, foot's in. I'm sitting on my butt now, look. Easy to get that other leg over. And then we'll finish connecting with a gable grip. And turn into the bottom of his arm while pulling his head towards you. A little bit of this, a little bit of this. There you go, side neck lock, okay? Okay, so Andrew, I'll board you again. That collar tie is on. We're gonna crowbar by this forearm grip that we've been using. We're gonna reach it deeper behind his elbow. My right leg, so my left steps and then my right steps. And look, we come in around the waist. We can get this grip too if we want a far side 2-on-1 with a body lock. Far side 2-on-1. Or we don't have the arm, we just have a body lock. Okay? Sometimes you'll have the elbow in there, like this. But let's just do this. Now, when we go behind, I have to let his hips slip through my grip. I'm not staying on the back of his hips. I want to go down low by his hamstring. So watch. I step, my right foot. I step and watch. I slip down behind. You see that? Look at the control I get over that. Okay, and then I stack. I drive my right elbow back and I pivot my body 180. Now that we're into there, we push the elbow out, drive the fist to the floor. Now instead of stepping over, now look, you got both hands posted firmly on the floor. Sito. Instead of stepping over into modified mount and grabbing the leg and then putting your left leg through the neck, we're going to do it the other way. But no, look, we got two options there. You see that? We can go left, we can go right first. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want. So we're going to go slide step. And look, I lay flat and I sit low. Okay, and I slid my arm out to take some of the pressure off of his neck because If I let my arm low on his neck, it's tight already. Okay? So I'm gonna sit onto my butt. My foot came in front, and I can just bring it around to the front, and then finish with that side neck lock. Now I'm gonna go back into position here. How you doing, Gabe? Good, buddy. Right there. Okay? All right. Thank you. You guys get the gist of that? Crowbar technique? Okay. Okay. One more. Last one. Prevent this early. Okay. Get up to that collar tie, crowbar, and then get that far side 2-on-1, or not. I can't get it. He's keeping out of weight. See that? I'm hunting for that, and I got my weight on him. If not in, boom, fuck it. I'm going to body lock. I gotta slip below his glutes. Step out. We're in, we step out and slip below the glutes. Get your takedown. Stack up. Drive the hand back and turn in to my side neck lock. And we're gonna go leg side or head side first with the leg and sit through, and we finish that neck lock. There it is, boys. Thank you. You do that. Ready? United Fighter. Last one. Dial that in. Yeah. Good. See the control? Yeah. Nice and smooth.
Good? Okay.
Tito. Okay, Andrew.
So I'm here. And
You
then,
open the elbow, your left fist is going to drive over his shoulder and onto the floor over here. Now, I like to use my right hand to push his knees away and drive my right knee forward. So my right knee, my right hand will make him turn. I drive my right knee into that hip, and now I lock it down on the floor. Okay? You're in. So here now, our right leg steps in so that our left leg can step over the forearm and lay your left leg flat, and that's exactly it. Now get that in tight, nice and tight. Now you can take, if you want, you can even use your hand and bring that leg over. You don't have to, but there it is. If people have flexibility issues, cross your ankles and drive your ribs towards this direction and rotate the head. Crunch. Side neck lock. Okay. Crucifix. Side neck lock. There's a bunch of different side neck locks. Lock. There's about 5. Yeah, you got that off. Go right to that collar tie and get right over top with this high elbow position. And you're grabbing, hooking right there like that. And you're gonna shove that off by raising it up. Yeah, you don't even need to go that arm. So watch. It's like I'm throwing this over there. Look.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Throw my arm over this corner. Oh, don't go through there. So it has to slip and jump. It's a tricky technique. So it's like this. It's leaves the arm and go over the head. It's tricky.
I'm not going to get that. You're never going to
There it is. Yeah, that's it. Go the waist. There it is. Yes. Both feet are going to go to the left and now just hang out there. Yes, that was nice. Beautiful. Come up and stack. Oh, yeah. Circle around. Good. Left fist punches to the armpit.
Here.
Your right leg in, so that your left leg can come over this forearm and your foot comes in front of the face. Lay that down. Yeah, yeah, you're good. Now just do that right leg, just cross your ankles. Going now. Do the grip. Good. Come just a little. You're good actually. Don't worry about it. Let's just get that twist. Maybe a little more. Now add to it your left armpit pushing my elbow farther that way towards this the post. Yeah, okay.
You leave the head in.
Oh yeah, right there. So now that actually locked my shoulder. You should go slack out and my shoulder can't go any farther.
Yeah.
That is the range round.
You don't have to step on those.
That was the shoulder.
No, that's just the.
You can get the neck or the shoulder. Now, punch that left fist to the floor from there. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Now this is tricky. See how you stepped over with your right leg?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Make your fist with your left hand and punch it to the floor. Get your right arm out of the way.
Okay.
Put your right arm in front of his hips with your fist on the floor.
Okay.
Now posture up and walk your feet close to him. Okay? Now move both knees towards his head behind his back. Yeah? Now your left leg should be able to flip so that your foot goes in around and under his face and lays flat. Now sit on your left hip. Gentle. Good. Sitting all the way. There. See how you moved your foot in front? It's exactly what you're supposed to do. Take your right leg over, cross your ankles, connect your hands together in a gable grip. Yeah. Move your feet in. There. Now gentle. Now here, if you lean to your left, you'll tighten his shoulder. There's not much range of motion left in there.
Okay.
And then pull a bit. Good. Side neck lock.
That's it. It gets you all tied up. There's lots of.
Well, that also as a ground and pound position. If the lock isn't there, you're just using it as a control, and he can stay there, and the guy can't move. It's a very firm immobilization. But you can also lock him into that side neck lock. Mounted side neck lock crucifix. That's right. Then you can put your leg over. I'm sure everybody does it once they learn it. Good. Right on. United Fighter. Finish that one off, boys, and then we'll roll. Nice. Yeah, brother. Beautifully slick. Slick. See it one more time each, boys, please. One more time each. That had a good angle.
Yeah, this arm was loose last time.